Hello and welcome back for some late night Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. Bring up my Twitch chat here. Hey, Athena. Am I live? Are we live? Can you guys hear me? What's up, Adam? Hello, Sierra. John. Oh, we got a little stain on the shirt here. Just gonna have to deal with it. Where the hell am I right now? Why is this game so bright? Tempted to get a PC. Once you go PC, you never go back, my friend. Okay, chapter 8. The clue from Countess Marshall's manor proved that Count Byron was deeply involved with the tragedy in Payloon. It's time to find him and bring him justice. Bring him to justice, or bring him justice? Ooh. Sorry about that, horsey. It's calling the wolf. Yeah, the prices suck right now, don't they? Barely visible. PC Master Race. True. Ah, I'd be returning. I think I was, over the course of my gaming history, actually, I'm almost certain I've been a console player longer than a PC player. The idea of getting a gaming PC when I was growing up wasn't even a thought. Wasn't even a possibility. I remember playing World of Warcraft on a PC, obviously, but it wasn't a gaming PC. And same with RuneScape. Some of those earlier on computer games, you didn't need like a high-end graphics card or anything like that. Dad was techie, grew up with Nintendo and Doom. Come on, man, what are we doing here? Controls are always so there we go. Funky for climbing into windows. Assassinate Count Byron. Yeah, it was Sega, N64, GameCube. Then I think I played World of Warcraft and RuneScape and stuff on my mom's Windows. Shit, what was the Windows back then? 97, 98? Xbox 360, Xbox One, and during the Xbox One days I switched over to PS2 or PS3, and then I was PS4. I abandoned Xbox, and then PC ever since then. I did buy myself a gaming laptop when I was 17 or 18. I think it was a $900 or $1,000 at the time, which was a shit ton of money for someone who was making probably $6 an hour at that time. And I dropped it in the airport. The damn thing shattered. Got to use it for a little while though. Where are you at, Count? Had all consoles besides a Wii. Commodore 64. Hey, Befalling. You as well. Grandma June's doing pretty good, I would say, all things considered, her age. Okay, let's go downstairs. I'll tell her someone asked. She'll like that. Is he upstairs? What is going on here? It's showing upstairs on the... So confused. Where the hell is this dude? Alright, well in that case I'm just jumping down. Hello, Poppets. How are we? How we doing?
It's like you. Come on. Come on. I live for this. I love you.
Oh, he smacked into that tree, didn't he?
To glory.
Man. Oh, wow. Suicide bomber. The sword can be found to the left of the silver... Left of the Silver Wolf Mountain on the map in northern Payloon. If you go to the left, you'll end up finding these ruins called the White Wastes Sanctuary. You should be able to find the sword there within a skeleton. I do have a ton of attachments on this sword. Ones that didn't necessarily come with it. One of them did, but...
Are you a gladiator or a jester?
Okay, where is this dude? Assassinate Count Byron. I've walked the entire house. Mr. Count, where are you? Where are you, sir? Mr. Wolfheart is coming to get you. This dude is literally nowhere to be found. On the map, it tells me up. I go up, and then there's nothing up here. Well, let's start with each room. Oh, the one room I didn't check upstairs.
Don't let him get away!
Hello, Inu. Little extra barbecue sauce for later. True. Oh, okay. I guess I have to do that quietly. Okay, if he's in that room, I wonder if I can get into that window. I don't think I can. Let's try that again. Go in the window, dude. Go in the window. Might have to do this.
We're having fun, aren't we?
Oh, that didn't work. There we go. Alright, he's in this room right here, so how can I get in there and assassinate him? Wonder if I need my mask on. So I don't have a mask right now. Love how he just doesn't hear that. Got him. Assassinate 3 enemies within 1 minute. That's actually kind of a hard challenge. Every time you assassinate, typically alerts the entire camp. Well, let's go out the back window and see if I can get one more. No, this guy. No, we're not going to assassinate him, are we?
You got.
All right, challenge failed. Let's go ahead and go back to Count Azarian. I did see the new updates coming. We're gonna have the ability to face off against bosses that you've killed again, boss rematches. That's pretty cool. Hey, Sadrulak, what's up? And Azidian, I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself? There's a couple other things in that update that sounded pretty cool. Difficulty options. So I will be switching to hard mode, which is going to be one of the choices. Anybody just tuning in, we're working on the main quest right now. Chapter 8.
About Beatrice.
No news yet, but we should hear something soon.
Damiane?
What are you doing here?
Did your efforts bear fruit?
You look troubled. No good news, I take it.
Grand General Bastille. He's imprisoned your swordmaster. She might still be alive. One of my comrades is...
I'm going after her.
Damiane!
Go find Naira. She can help you.
What's up, TJ? Not too bad. How about yourself?
Please, tell me what you know.
It's as you said. Byron and Marshall were working for Caliburn. Mjordan's clearly in league with them. But that's all I learned.
A pity. But still, you've achieved quite a victory. Well done. I too have news to share with you.
I'm pregnant.
Duke Wells is dealing
With your
his
son.
own coup d'etat. Caliburn's work, no doubt. I'm afraid the rebels have resorted to using Paylooney's prisoners as human shields.
Raziel.
Who's leading this coup?
A man called Fontaine.
14.
Lend your aid to Duke Wells. He is one of the few allies we have.
I knew about investing back in the day. Hey, me too, man. I remember I got a sign-on bonus for the military that was $15,000, and I got $7,500 of it up front. And I look back and I'm like, damn, if I just wasn't stupid, just put that away to the S&P 500 or something like that. I mean, it wouldn't be a shit ton now, but it'd be a lot more than 7,500. All right, speak with the person in charge of the barracks. So this chapter's been pretty boring so far. Some of the chapters in the main story are a lot of fun, and other ones are just kind of crap. After finishing your discussion with the Countess Azirian about the need to secure allies, I'm gonna yawn. Whew, bad time to start yawning. He set out to aid the embattled Duke Wells. What's up, Matt? Witcher 3 and Baldur's Gate 3 vibe to it. You can see the Witcher 3 a little bit with the environment and the world. Not too sure about the Baldur's Gate vibe. What are you seeing in it that reminds you of Baldur's Gate, out of curiosity? One thing that I guess reminds me a little bit of Baldur's Gate is, well, Baldur's Gate's very sandboxy. This game is very sandboxy. You do have some agency to do some pretty funny stuff in this game. I saw somebody was baiting people in the city, dropping valuable items, which causes NPCs to go pick them up. But dropping the items on a log that they placed themselves, and that log was overhanging a ledge. So the NPCs would go up the log to grab, you know, the apple or something, and they'd all fall off to their death. It's really funny. Wow, look at this view right here. Incredible. I love games that allow you to just do stupid shit like that. Too many games have too many invisible walls, we'll call them. Doesn't let you really do anything. The new update just launched? Wait, hold on. Another update? Let me check X real fast. Oh shit, it's a bad place to check it. What update just dropped? See if I can get my wolf on top of this rock right here. Oh, that's gonna be tough. It'll be so cool. 𝑘 always drops updates super late at night because they're over in South Korea. Or should we just call it Korea? We don't acknowledge North Korea. Guess I'm never getting on that rock. See, yeah, let me hold on one second, y'all. Let's see what we got here. Pearl Abyss, Crimson Desert. Crimson Desert. We really got the new update? Really? I'm seeing the last post on the Crimson Desert X account was 11 hours ago. Did they drop it on Steam and then not post it yet? Is it a Steam update right now? Reading it now. Steam PC got the first update. Other platforms getting it later. Where'd you see that, Demi? Is that on Steam itself? Because I'm not seeing anything on the official social media accounts. Alright, let me check the Pearl Abyss. Maybe they just didn't retweet it yet. Pearl Abyss. Pearl Abyss doesn't have an X account. Downloading it right now. Okay, well, hold on, y'all. Let's take a... Alright, everybody's downloading right now, so let's go ahead and do a manual save. And I'm going to exit out of this. And we're going to see if I can get it downloading too. See if I can bring you guys to a different scene. All right. Wow, that's bright. Let's go ahead and bring up the patch notes too. Let me just get it downloading. Library. Crimson Desert update queued. All right, the update has started. I'll bring up the patch notes here. Let's go ahead and change the title of the stream. Looks like it's updating pretty fast on my internet. That's a surprise. New huge patch. All right, that is downloading, and here is the patch notes. Let's see if I can bring this up for y'all. Can I open this up on a web page? Okay, let's take a look here. I'm actually almost downloaded right now. It's amazing how little trophies I have after playing for so many hours. It's just how this game works, though. Okay, we got a few minutes here. Alright, improve the usability of the Greymane camp to avoid spoilers. We don't care. Improve the accessibility of key NPCs in Payloon camp. Expanded the farm and ranch areas in Payloon camp. Improved overall convenience of Payloon camp. Fixed issues that occurred when completing certain requests while being in the wanted status. Alright, improve standard dialogue scenes without letterboxing so that fast forwarding is now available. Improved Abyss nexuses so they're easier to discover. Who is having a problem discovering Abyss nexuses? I'm so confused. Like, they added 4 billion of them when I don't think we really needed that many. And now they're making them easier to discover? You just hold up your sword. Improved convenience for certain Abyss puzzles. Improved clarity so that's easier to recognize when certain gimmicks are available to be attached by using Force Palm. Improved lanterns and blinding flash so that they provide more hints. Man, people must be really struggling with this game. Improve the entrance path to the Spire of Soaring. Improve terrain in certain Abyss locations. Change bank functionality while being in the wanted status so that bank service remains available. Fixed an issue where requests could not be completed at certain steps. Fixed an issue where certain requests could not be completed if related quest items are obtained. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think this is the big patch. I think it's just a small patch. Improved teleportation via Abyss Nexus so that it can now be used while mounting. Oh, nice. I like that. While mounted, falling, swimming, or climbing walls. That's incredible. I like that. What's up, Grim? Added the new ability Focused Aerial Roll for Cliff. Prerequisites, Focus Level 3, Flight Level 2, and Aerial Roll. Focused Aerial Roll for Cliff. The skill can be activated by using Focus during flight and then pressing the Dodge key. Improved Damiane and 𝑁𝑜𝑡𝑒 so that they have more abilities useful for the open world gameplay. So this one they did talk about. So Damiane and 𝑁𝑜𝑡𝑒 now have like an Axiom Force ability, which is, I think, very, very much needed. Improved Damiane's Shield Toss and 𝑁𝑜𝑡𝑒's Scatter Shot. Improved an issue where follow-up attack combos would continue too slowly. Blah, blah, blah. Issues, issues, issues. Change the color of factions. Improve the list of memory fragments. UI fixes graphics and settings. Fix several stability. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it's not like a huge patch. It doesn't have like the boss rematches and all that stuff. I think that's going to take a little bit longer. This patch adds the weapon display option, new skills for each character, and more. Weapon display option. Additionally, further control and UI related improvements have been applied, including enabling teleportation while mounted. All right, so not a crazy patch, but some nice stuff. Let's go ahead and go back in. What's up, Damon? Damon? Doing okay. I think we're on the mend. Fire on the beach. How romantic. I got you. Late night stream. Apparently that's all I do for this game. All right, it should be popping up any second. Wonder what the new weapon display thing is. Worth dropping 2,500 to 3,000 for a PC, plus 1,200 for a monitor. Shit, you're in a different league, John. I thought I was being ridiculous buying a $600 monitor, which I only recently purchased, so I could have OLED at 1440p at 27 inch. Lay. People want to hide the shield. Oh, that's what they're talking about for weapon display. I think you're right. What brand did I get? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I don't even know. I researched this thing too. Let me check my settings and I'll be able to tell you. I'll give you the exact model. It's like the first affordable OLED at 27 inch. $600 is affordable, right? Isn't that funny? Display settings. Let me get the exact. I think I can find it in my settings here. Where are my display settings? Go into my... Hold on one second, y'all. NVIDIA app. All right, the new patch is live. Preparing to install. That's not what I wanted to do. NVIDIA control panel. That's what I wanted. Okay, here it is. So my monitor is... I don't even know where to find this. Okay. I found it. Oh, I have a new driver to download too. Why doesn't it tell me my display information? Well, it's an Asus. I remember that now. How do you see what monitor you have? I swear to God I did this the other day. I went into some app and it just straight up told me what I was using. Let's go to system. One second, guys. A bunch of people ask me this question and I need to get the answer to it right now. Go to system information. All right. System information doesn't show me the monitor. Does it? No, it doesn't. It has to be under display. System will tell you the monitor? System is not really part of the... I'm having a hard time navigating my PC right now because Crimson Desert is full screen. I can't access my main monitor right now. So I have to go through my search bar. Let's see. I'm using a Ryzen 9 7900X for anyone that has a processor question. 64 gigabytes of RAM, 4080 GPU. Just trying to see the name of my monitor. I'm under display settings, but I just don't see. Oh, I don't see where this is at. There we go. Okay. Hold on. I think I found it. Oh, I didn't. Found it under advanced information. Okay, so the monitor I'm using right now is I'm going to type this in the chat. XG27. My first OLED monitor, because they used to never be even close to being affordable, especially for this screen. And I believe it was $600. Which is like a deal for an OLED monitor. Yeah, there it is. So that comes up. Maybe it's 700. Yeah, the ROG Strix OLED. That's what it's called right there. ROG Strix OLED. And so far, it's been pretty good. The monitor's a little bit not level, which kind of pissed me off a little bit. My eyes adjusted to it. Like, it's a little bit, doesn't sit exactly straight, which is kind of a pain in the ass when you paid $600-700 for a monitor. But I don't feel like going through the process of returning it. But the monitor looks beautiful. Most of your rig is Asus. Cool. All right, let's get back at it. The patch is now live. Thanks, Zan. I don't really know how to see what changed, as in how to hide weapons or shields. Like weapon display. I wonder how you mess with that. That I do not know. We should be at my favorite part of the patch is being able to sprint and run and fast travel while doing that. So let's see if that actually works. It works. There's other games out there where you can't fast travel while moving. I always wondered. Like, I never wanted to get on studios for not being able to make it to where you could fast travel while moving. Because I just assume there's like some back-end programming issue that I just am unaware of. That I'm ignorant of. But now Pearl Abyss did it. I'm gonna get on other games. Alright, speak with the person in charge of the barracks. Let me bring back up my Twitch chat and then we're good to focus in on the game. Sorry about that, y'all. We just had the patch come out while I was live. And then I had to get this damn monitor information once and for all. But we should be good now. Do your companions have party combo moves? Not to my knowledge. Every time I run with like Damiane in my party, like running around with me, the AI is really dumb. Maybe they improved that in one of the patches, but level do you need to be to not get cold? I don't think it's a level. I think you have to find certain gear. But I'm not at that point yet, so I couldn't tell you. I can't summon my companions right now, Sesame. Certain points in the game, you can't summon them because they're off doing like their own quests. I have arrived.
Stand back.
I'm here to see Duke Wales.
His
Ringing the
Grace
bell.
is busy.
Ah, Greymane. Countess Azarian said you'd be coming.
Your Grace.
Give us a moment. Seeing you turn up here has given me a glimmer of hope.
Strong words. What's made things so hopeless?
I was away at General Bastier's request on a training exercise. And in that time, my fortress was overrun by rebels and taken. Quite the clever lot, too. They must have counted on me not being able to refuse the Grand General.
Your Grace, our scouts have reached the North Gate.
We'll start by retaking the fortress.
Gonna be getting a
Let's see
dragon
what
soon.
comes next. I'll be leading the assault from outside. Would you support my men at the North Gate?
Yes, sir. With a hat like that, absolutely. I am at your service. Shit, I'll even pull out the coconut oil, you know? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Rebels are advancing with siege towers to besiege the fortress. Dismantle the towers to halt their assault. You're gonna be okay, brother. You're gonna be okay. To battle we go. Actually, hold on. Maybe I can summon companions. Might have been last chapter that I wasn't able to. Let's see. Nope, I can't do any of them right now. Ow.
Shielding Wales is not worth the breath it
Oh, shit. That's a big boy. Oh, let's go right in the middle of battle.
Such a vast domain.
My wolf is up there fighting. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Okay, this one's fighting. You're not leaving here alive.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, buddy, what's up?
Okay, this one's fighting.
How we doing, folks? Everybody doing fine today? Cowabunga, dude. Huh. I'm gonna take your horse. Oh, actually. Really now. Yes, sir. Wow, dude, there's a holy shite. There's a lot of dudes here. A lot of pistols. A lot of muskets. God, if this was just orcs from Lord of the Rings, my life would be complete.
I think you may be outnumbered. Go back to your old land. You barbarians! Run inside your footmark! I think you may be outnumbered!
I'm gonna drop kick this guy right into the spikes. Oh, never mind. He's dead. We need some arrows on the ground. Crunchy, exactly, right? Display weapon can be set in escape other setting languages. Okay. Oh, that hurts. Wow. Here we go. So display melee weapons, display ranged weapons, display headgear. We already had the accessory ones. So where's the shield? Is shield considered a melee weapon? Interesting. I don't really care. I like seeing all the weapons on my character's back, but we have fast forward speed. I'll put this at 3.0. Sometimes I watch it. 3.0 is a little bit too fast. I watch a lot of YouTube videos in 2.0 though. It's really interesting. Sometimes 1.5 sometimes is the sweet spot. Sometimes if I listen to a video on normal speed, I can't concentrate. I literally go ADD and I just start thinking of a million things. If I put it on 2 times the speed, sometimes I have a better time absorbing the information and actually paying attention. I think it's because it forces me to really listen in. It saves you a lot of time too. Oh, you can select which one for melee. Okay. All right. Hold on. Let's see then. Hold on. Let me go back to that. Let's see if I can get. Aha, I see. Selected only. Show your selected and used melee weapons only. Selected only. Show your selected melee weapons only. And then we have all. Only when used for ranged weapons. Let's put that on. Let's see how that goes. For headgear, we have show in combat, hide in cutscenes, always hide. That's cool. Show in combat. Let's do show in combat for a little bit. Let's mess with some of these settings. What other things do we got to look at? Look, no shield on my character. That is so weird. Dude, I look naked right now. Oh, I like it though. Holy crap, I've never seen my character's back before. And this cloak is badass. Dude. Wow. All right. Go get some banners.
Here comes your reckoning.
Hello, puppet. Where you going? Bye-bye. I want to drop kick this guy. Come here. Come here. That wasn't a drop kick. Dude, I feel like I'm playing a different game without the shield on my back right now.
Barbarian.
Oh, I almost fell off too. I feel like I'm playing like... I was going to say Shadow of Mordor, and I never even played that game, but it kind of looks like it right now for some reason. Dude, I feel like I'm free right now. I'm not held back by the shackles of a big-ass shield on my back. I'd actually be more willing to run some of those kite shields. Dude, this is a cool mission. Okay, let's try this. Is that the new move? Huh. Said if you go into focus while flying and press the dodge button, I might have to buy it in the skills menu. Let's check the skills menu real fast. So let's see. For skills, I wonder what that would be under. We have stab, blinding flash, finisher. I gotta get that. Maybe I should get that right now. Rob, thank you so much for the 1999 super chat. I appreciate that. Hey, Wolf, as always, love the videos. This game has been so much fun for me. I have actually lost track of time playing this. Game's far from perfect, but man, this game's so much fun. Well said, Rob. Well said. Thank you. Totally agree. Glad you're enjoying it. Focus shot. Let's see. Evasive roll. I don't really know what that is. Nature's snare. I'm not sure what it would be under. Would it be under focus? No, because I already am upgraded into focus. If anybody figures that out, let me know. So we have a new... There's supposed to be a new aerial ability. I just don't know what it would be under. I think I'm gonna have to buy blinding flash finisher. I hear good things about this. With controller, it's press... Hold on. Press right trigger while enemies are blinded by blinding flash to rush in and deliver a rapid flurry of strikes. Let's grab it. Let's go. I have plenty of artifacts right now. And we have that. Axiom force. Flight's right here. Swift flight. Oh, here it is, right here. Focused aerial roll. Press B while in focus during flight to start. Then press B repeatedly at the right moment to go farther. Bet you next patch you won't have to press it repeatedly. Alright, let's give that a try. Use shield for movement speed. Thanks again, Rob. Appreciate it, man. Okay, here we go. Fly, focus. I definitely didn't do that right. I'm gonna have to try in a better area.
Hurry up. Let's do this. Idea where you are.
That's why I have a hard time, Rob, doing like... I don't like that we do video game ratings. Like how everybody... Not everybody, but like... We all care so much about what a game's aggregate score is out of 10. There's a lot of reviewers that don't do ratings. Like, I don't do ratings. I'm not really like a reviewer. I'm like a half reviewer. I don't think Mortismal Gaming does ratings. I don't think Slander does ratings. There's a bunch of people that don't do ratings. Because it doesn't really... Everybody's going to rate a game differently. The most important factor for me is the fun factor. So what I do is in my thumbnails for reviews, I give like a star rating out of 5 stars how fun I think the game is. So Crimson Desert, fun factor wise, is like a 4.5 to 5-star game in my opinion. So I gave it 4.5 stars in the thumbnail, but then in the review itself, I don't actually give like a rating like 9 out of 10 or anything like that. Because everybody rates things different. Like if you're going to be like super critical, you know, like anything that's bad in a game, you take points off, you know, it doesn't really indicate, is the game good at what it's trying to do? For example, a lot of people don't like the story in this game. How many points do you take off for that? Does it matter? To most people, it doesn't really matter that much in a game like this that's so systems oriented, such gameplay focused game. But if you're doing like a critical review, you got to take points off, right? So I hate number ratings. I wish all number ratings, I wish there was one. I actually thought about like trying to devise up like a perfect game rating formula that could be used like industry wide. I had dreams of this taking off. Like I spend like 100 hours trying to dedicate the perfect system where as you play a game and you review it, like you go to my app, you guys better not take my idea. And there's different factors, like you type in what type of game it is, what the goal of the game is, and that will weight things differently. So then if you give the story a 1 out of 10, the overall weight that it gives to the story in the final rating won't actually weigh it that heavily. Like it only take a little bit off. Like I always wanted to come up with something like that so all reviewers would be using the same system, but I never will. So, all right, shut up. Let's just play the game. I have tried out the other characters, Michael. Yes. I think we're just defeating rebels now. Even with a system like that, it's going to be highly subjective, but at least people would have like some sort of like, you just never know how people are going to, what they use to rate a game or how they rate things.
Consider where you went wrong. Northern, you don't belong here. Well.
Yeah, I think numbered reviews, especially when they're aggregate scores, just really don't paint a game in a way that makes sense to anybody that's looking at the rating.
Me to hit the ground. Northern filth, you don't belong here! Die! Back to your cursed homeland!
WolfheartFPS rating system. It would still be, you never would be able to make it perfect, you know, because everything's so subjective. Like even if this game's not meant to have a great story, like some people just like story more, and if it's not good, they're going to rate that, you know, in a higher manner. But at least some sort of outline system where we're all kind of using the same ladder would make aggregate scores a little bit more meaningful.
You barbarians!
I just want this to be Helm's Deep, man. That's all I want. Not too much to ask for. Damn it, I'm just trying to get one ability off right now. Come on. Come on, folks. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I can't get it off because they just keep shooting me. Have it your own way. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Hello, puppets. That's all I wanted to do. Oh, you filthy bastard.
Go back to your own land. Die. Die already, you shite. Northern filth. You don't belong here.
Wow, that guy's heavily armored right there. Holy crap. Getting whacked around.
Do you have even a single idea where you are?
Dude, this needs to be Helm's Deep. I just want to throw orcs. And go bowling with orcs.
Go back to your own land.
You guys know what I mean? Wouldn't that be amazing? Damn, I don't have any arrows right now. Oops. Oh, that's pretty sick. Very happy to see spears being used. Shadow of War is what you're looking for?
Strike at the neck.
Alright, go over here a little bit. Okay, while flying, press B. Oh, in focus. B, and then keep tapping B. Nope, that didn't work either. Spears! Just so satisfying. I mean, it's lost a little bit of its novelty, but still just very satisfying. I'm not a big hack and slash guy. Like, I'm typically not a fan of games where you just kind of like swipe through enemies. But in this game, I like it. Hey Link, what's up? The hard mode will be enemies double the damage to you. That'll be insane. Good. Tempted to put this game down and just come back when hard mode comes out. Hector! Hector! Guess the game just wants me to kill more enemies, trying to wipe out enough of these guys. Hello, those are friendlies. So where are all the enemies? Defeat the rebels. We still need some siege towers. Let's see. Huh. You had your mask on the first time you did this, you're just killing everybody? That's hilarious. Just bringing me back down to the front. Hey, Merity, what's up? Okay, we got a couple reds over here. They're down here outside of the castle walls. I guess I'll kill those two. It's not going to be much, but sure. 11.15. Where do I find the sword? So most of the abilities that I'm using with this sword, Michael, I got from other swords. Oop, is this an enemy right here? No, it's not. But I'll just show you quickly. A lot of people ask about it. So if you look on your map in northern Payloon, to the left of the Silver Wolf Mountain, okay, you go left and up a little bit. You'll find these White Waste Sanctuary where there's a big ass skeleton, and you'll find the sword lodged in the skeleton's eye socket or something like that. And it comes with 𝑎𝑡𝑒𝑟's orb, which is this yellow, the yellow orb that you see flying up in the air. I have 4 other Abyss cores on this weapon that are from different weapons, though, so that's the only thing that this sword gave me. Get some high ground here and just kind of look out. Wow, look at the sky. It's beautiful. Oh, maybe I have to go in here. Some explosives. Still 2 siege towers up, it says. I just don't know where they would be. Oh wow, we're going way down. 𝑎𝑡𝑒𝑟's orb, it's called. Yep. Dude, where the hell am I going right now? This is actually pretty cool. I'm down in like the prison. Okay, I do see a marker on my map right now. I wonder if I have to go to that. Probably. Let me just mark that. After we do some looting. When do you unlock the downward force punch? After the big swing? After the big swing. Is that something I have? New patch lets you hide weapons. As you can see, there's no shield on my back. The companions have new abilities now when you play as them or when they're fighting at your side. You can fast travel while moving. The patch isn't as big as I made it appear to be in my stream title. In my defense, though, we thought it was huge at first. Palmer pill. There's a few of the upcoming changes that they announced. All right, let's get out of here. Oh wait, there's a prisoner in here. Let this guy out. Here you go, brother.
I can't thank you enough, friend.
You're welcome, sir. Anybody else down here? There you go. Volo. Let's get out of here. Go destroy that siege tower. How many weapons types are there? You can dual wield. There's swords, there's axes, two-handed swords. Two-handed axes are for Unka, the companion. There's one rapier you can use as Cliff. Of course, a shield. Maces. What else is there? Yo, what up, mister? Thanks for the $2 super chat. Thought this was a soon-to-be patch. I just read through the notes, and it doesn't have like some of the big features that they announced recently, like the boss rematch and the difficulty options and stuff. It's just companions have more abilities now, like Axiom Force. You can hide your shield and hide other weapons, and then being able to fast travel while moving, I think, are the big ones right now. But still, they're already putting out pieces of it, which is pretty crazy. I'm ready for that difficulty option one. I want to ramp up this shit to hard mode. Like, I love this game, but man, when I played even pre-patch 1, like, I had a harder game than most people, most others had to play. And it was like part of the charm of why I love the game so much. And then a lot of these patches just made it a little bit too easy, in my opinion. So I'm excited for that hard mode. All right, here's a siege tower. Yeah. Thanks, dude. Oh, that's not how you take it down. What about one sword swing? That'll do it. Oh, it didn't take down the whole thing. Okay. Whoa. Whoa.
I needed a good sweat.
Oh, we got a big boy. We got a big boy.
Shielding wells is not worth the breath it
We got a big boy. Ow. Oh, he's pissed, dude. Whoa. He's real pissed.
So eager to die in a fight already lost. Once right all you move to my command.
Dude, I can't see shit right now. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta get out of here for a second. Get my bearings.
Do you have even a single idea where you are?
Oh yeah, and we have the new aerial roll too. New aerial ability. See ya. See ya. Oh.
Back to your own land.
Whoa. See ya. Oh. Guess I'm going bye-bye too. What was that nonsense?
Do you have even a single idea where you are?
Spears? Yeah, spears too. Good thinking. Nice, nice. Thimbles. Devs are cooking true. Oh, Xbox got an update too? Good. I wonder which one it is for you guys. You guys finally got patch 1? Why can't I grab that? Come on, dude. Dude, this guy's fucking dudes on the horses.
Die already! I get to see defeat!
Okay, now it's just me and the big boy if he's still alive. Is that a friendly? Yeah, that's a friendly. Still a lot of guys on that tower too. Yeah, new patch is live for PC. Xbox got some sort of patch. Oh my god! Bowling time, boys! I love that. What's up, R2? Lee, what's going on?
The enemy is retreating.
Understand the need for easy mode in games. You know, I have an interesting, I don't know about interesting take on that, but I don't think all games need to, I was thinking about making a video on this. I don't think all games need to have difficulty options. I think some games just are not meant for everyone. So in my opinion, in this game, I think difficulty modes are fine, because a core pillar of this game isn't necessarily like insane challenge. But a game like Elden Ring, I'm not going to talk too much on this, because it's a fairly deep subject when you start talking about accessibility. Because obviously there's some accessibility options that I think are really important, and it's good to account for them. But game difficulty typically isn't one of them. Depends on the game though. It's like a story-based RPG. I'm all for having story mode, easy mode, medium, hard, extremely hard, like Baldur's Gate 3. Because one of the core design pillars of most of those games is not extreme difficulty. A game like Elden Ring, Bloodborne, maybe Neo in all those games, one of the core design, the most important design pillar of that game's creation is difficulty, is challenge. That's like what the entire game is about. I'm fine with games like those not offering difficulty options, and I know that not everybody's going to be able to play it, but that's okay, because I think if devs start trying to, you know, cater away from the core vision of their game, I don't think that's a good thing. I'll get into this deeper in a video in the future. I think it actually can actively hurt the game too, even though it's an optional choice. I think offering like a normal and a hard mode on like Elden Ring or Bloodborne or something, I think would be worse for the game actually. And I think you would be inviting players to play your game too in a way that the game's not meant to be played. And I think it completely takes away from the entire point of the game and its design. So I'm all for games like offering ways in-game, like games like Elden Ring. There's ways in-game ways to make the game easier for yourself. You can farm, you can find better gear, you can use summons and all that stuff. But artificially, like having difficulties in that game, like being able to turn things on to story mode or something in Elden Ring, just completely defeats the purpose of the game. I think in some cases, it's okay. If a game's too hard and you're not into that or whatever, like it's just not for you. Go play something else. There's a million games out there. I would say for 90% of games though, I think I'm good with difficulty options, just not all of them. I completely understand why From Software doesn't do it. All right, defeat the Cursed Knight. Dude, I feel like I'm at Hogwarts right now or something. But I have to flesh out my thoughts a little bit because it's a fairly deep topic actually. So I'll just leave it at that for now. There's too much shit going on in my head right now for me to really articulate that out correctly.
Thought I heard a rat scurrying about. So you've come here to meet your end? I'll be happy to oblige!
Might be the first time I ever dodged an attack right at the start of a boss encounter.
This is a righteous revolution!
Hey, maybe I need easy mode for this game. Holy crap.
Order is forged only by the strong! And none are stronger than Grand General Bastille! By his order, I was granted the Black Witch's blessing!
This is a pretty cool boss fight so far.
A power granted solely to fulfill his will! Now bear witness to its power!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, shit is... Whoa. Whole thing came up top. It's hard to dodge his damn... His buddy. His hologram. Always get that second hit in. This is also kind of difficult too because most enemies with shields in this game, grappling is the way to go. You just clothesline them to the ground. You can't do it with this guy. Didn't finish Fallout 4? True. True. You speak the truth, Larry. Phase 2.
Isn't over yet!
Hey, Ray. Oh, shit. Phase 2? Yep. Nope. All right. Yeah, I downloaded the patch. What's up, Chris? Sure, Sesame, sure. I think those games attract a certain type of gamer anyways. Might as well remove the modes and stay true to the concept. Yeah, there's something to be said about that too. The devs just design the game with their vision in mind, and they don't stray from that vision.
Believe it. I owe you a great debt. Would you give us a moment?
Yes, of course.
Thanks to you, the fortress is ours again. You've been a great help. Now, it would be dishonorable of me not to help you, after all you've done for me. So, is there anything I can assist you with?
More like someone. I hear Myrddin is hiding in Demeniss.
Myrddin? The leader of the Black Bears?
Aye. Have you any idea where he might be?
I barely escaped Duke Caliburn's bloody coronation. But I did see a huge fellow there, and I'm certain it was Myrddin. If he is in Demeniss, as you say, I'd bet he's teamed up with Caliburn.
I see.
Yeah, what's our
Do you
concurrent
know
player
where
count?
Caliburn is?
Crimson Desert right now.
He's quite the cautious man. Tracking his movements is no easy task. But his old study at the castle would be a good place to start.
115k, not bad. Not bad for a month after the game came out, single player game. Yo, what's up, Bonafide? Yeah, I prefer developers to stick with their vision. Me too, me too. I think for some games it doesn't matter, but, you know. I think it's fine that Renfell plays games like that too, but if you don't, you know, if you, obviously, like, if you're watching a reviewer, you want to understand, trying to see if you like a game or not, it's important to understand where the reviewer is coming from. So if you don't line up with the way that Renfell plays his games, like, obviously, like, his opinion's not going to be as important to you. But it can go the same way too. Some players bump up the difficulty to the extreme nightmare mode, And that's basically the same thing as putting something on story mode, right? It's not necessarily the way the game was intended. Everybody enjoys games in different ways, so. I think as long as you make it clear in your review how you're playing it and what you're intending to experience, I think it's fine to play it on whatever mode you want to play it on. Can't wait to go over there. That's where I want to go. We're going to be there soon enough, my friends. Soon enough. I tend to like challenging games, not necessarily for all games, but tend to like, you know, when I am incentivized to really care about my character's stats and my character's gear and upgrading materials and stuff. Like, for example, this game, when it first came out, pre-patch 1, so when mostly just review copy players were playing it, it was way harder than it was after patch 1. I was like so motivated to go out and farm materials and level up my character's gear because I felt like I had to, because the game felt that difficult to me. I was really incentivized to want to do that. If the game doesn't have a challenge for myself, I find myself not caring about those systems, because I don't just want to do them to do them. I want to do them for them to mean something to me. And in doing so, like, I went out and I was farming materials and I found all sorts of things out in the open world. And it led to all these fun moments that I otherwise would not have experienced if the game wasn't challenging to me in the beginning, because I would have thought it would be boring to go out and do all that stuff for no reason, because the game's already easy, you know what I'm saying? So I value that in games that can force me to interact with different systems, because otherwise I'm not going to interact with those systems typically. But not everybody feels that way. There's some games out there where I'm not like looking for a challenge all the time, but if I can get that, like Baldur's Gate was a nice, I think honor mode's a little bit too easy overall when compared to Divinity Original Sin 2's Tactician and honor mode run, or honor mode difficulties. When I first run of Baldur's Gate 3, I actually played on normal. I actually found it to be fairly difficult that first run. It was really enjoyable, and then upping it to honor mode was also quite fun on that first run. It's nice when you can get like a mix of all that together. But some people don't care about that. Some people just play for the story. Some people play for, you know, a lot of different reasons. I just don't like when people come into like a From Software game and they're advocating for something to be easier or something. It's like, you're just not, like, if your IQ is 60, you can't play Sudoku. You can't play math games. You can't do puzzle games. That's just how it is. The game doesn't have to adapt for you. Puzzle games are just not for you. And if a developer tries to, tries to appeal to everybody, then the puzzles end up sucking for everybody too, and nobody ends up liking the game. And the same can be said about difficulty, but like I said, I think like 75 to 80% of games out there having different difficulty modes and stuff like that is perfectly fine, and I support that. But there's a certain type of game too that I think where it's fine, where the devs don't even entertain the idea of it. Okay, we're going up in this tower. Damn, not gonna be easy to get up here, is it? Whoa, this is cool.
I'll show you.
Finally in the city. Look out, this is the city I've been looking at for such a long time. It's nighttime, so it's not nearly as beautiful, but my god, look how big it is. Wow, we're getting really close to Delasia. I've been looking at this city from the distance for so long. This entire region just reminds me of like King Arthur. And we do have a, oh, there's the waypoint right there, so I guess we'll jump down and kill these guys. Loading music changed. Now, when it comes to like accessibility options, like you know, color blindness and even controller support, like I'm a big supporter of stuff like that. I mean, of course, if you know, doing controller support is completely antithetical to your vision of the game and it just doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I think for most games, like offering things like that can be really good, because some people just have certain conditions where they can only use a controller and they can't use a mouse and keyboard. If somebody has, you know, color blindness, you know, I think it's fine to offer different settings and the options to make it to where a person with that, oh god, that's tough, with that condition can still play the game. But something like game difficulty, generally speaking, no. Or puzzle difficulty. Depends on the type of game. Story-based RPGs, I think it's fine to offer options like that, but not all games.
This way.
Controller vibration. It's working, Larry. It's working. Good night, Sesame. See ya, Bimbles. Screen shaking. Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah, for sure. Like, it's funny because you don't like, you know, I had shoulder problems recently. It's the first time in my life where I was having a hard time using mouse and keyboard. And I felt like I had a I mean, I technically did have a little bit of a disability. Very temporary one. I don't know if I call it a disability. Had a slight handicap for a while. And I was getting pissed off because I couldn't play like Ego Draconis because the controller support sucks on that game. It's like once you're actually in that experiencing things yourself, your perspective might change a little bit. But there's also a limit to that too. Like I said, not every game has to appeal to everybody. Dude, look at this place. This is so cool. Okay, go to the old office. Guess I didn't get that fast travel point. Focused aerial, press B and then repeatedly press it, right? I don't know what the new ability is. I guess that's it. I haven't really figured it out fully. That might be it. Good vibration. How we doing, folks?
You down.
Where am I? Where am I? Hello, puppets.
Your blade is as dull as your mind.
The high-pitched voice, I think just fell back. That was funny.
Your every move. This is no playground for you, scum.
Can you go into buildings? I'm guessing some of them. What I have to do is we have to turn this city in our favor Oh, you can go in this one. That's
You're
cool.
as civilized as a rock, aren't you?
Probably a lot of gold to be found in here.
Oh, you're as civilized as a rock, aren't you?
Like I'm in Skellige right now. Oh shit. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Shit. Wrong faction. Wrong faction. Uh-oh. They all look the same. Not my fault. Yeah, I was supposed to sneak for sure. I have installed the update, yes. Tried to give Starfield a second chance. Still weird bugs and stuff. I thought about jumping back into that one of these days too. I did play on launch. And I ended up getting to like the final mission or something. But I didn't play for that long overall. Let's go this way. Gotcha's dropped, yes. What a beautiful city. Absolutely massive. To hide your shield, you just go into your settings, other tab, or go to the other tab, settings, and then gameplay and languages. Oh, dude, the city's gonna look crazy with the light when the sun hits right. Quality mode looks off right now. Check marks on my map now? What do you mean? Didn't become an Ubisoft game, did it? Too bad I still can't steal anything. Okay, how do we get upstairs in this godforsaken rich person's place? Oh. Hey, everyone. Nobody noticed me? Where is the staircase? Wow, look at this room.
Well met, stranger. Well met.
Can I sit on the throne? I don't think so. You know, everybody tried to do that when they first came in this room. How could you not? I thought that was that was a red, white. I thought it was a United States flag. Who am I talking to? Read the memory on the blood coronation. That's my next task. Oh, man. The blood tax from Dawnwalker.
To think they'd planned something like this. The Duke really knows how to tempt me with a good time. I'm going to enjoy listening to those proud lords scream. Finally, is it starting?
Hold it right there. Lord Caliban's ordered for you to wait outside. You're to make sure no rats slip in or out. Understood?
What fucking shite is that? He called me all the way here to play kennel keeper. Have him tell me that to my face.
Savage beasts. You think your lives so meaningful. But you don't matter and you never will. Be grateful for the scraps you've been given.
I should just mince you into tiny pieces.
Oh, you're so eager to seize control of Pei-Lun.
Fucking cunts!
Bloody hell, he's quite the ungrateful vermin, isn't he?
Enough. You move ahead as planned.
What games you looking forward to?
But, sir, I don't understand why Lord Caliban needs these savages.
Well, I can't think of that many myself.
Plan doesn't end with Demeniss.
I mean, Dawnwalker I'm the most excited about.
Soon all of Pyrewell will kneel beneath his banner.
I'm currently excited about Fable. We'll see how that turns out, though. Outside of that, every other game that I'm thinking of in my head is either early access, like Dark Heresy, or beta, like Osiris Reborn. Oh, GTA 6, I forgot about that too. Yeah, I guess I will be checking that one out. Witcher 4, no, that's a long time. That's not anywhere, and not anytime soon. I would love to. You guys give me some more games to get hyped about. I would love that. Read the memory on the blood coronation. Don't know exactly what that means. Voices all around this castle. Division 3, is that game really coming out? Oh, Phantom Blade, you know? Not typically the type of game I play, but I feel like it did look really good, so we'll see. I got an idea. Let's check our inventory. Control resonant. Yeah, I guess I am kind of keeping an eye on that one a little bit. A bunch of crap in my inventory that I haven't read yet. Okay, we'll follow them here in a second. I'll get back into it. Sorry, y'all. I'm kind of going off on a bunch of... talking about a lot of things tonight. I'm barely focusing on the game. Honestly, this isn't a bad game to do that with, though. Okay.
Think they'd planned something like this. The Duke really knows how to tempt me with a good time. I'm going to enjoy listening to those proud lords scream.
Big scallywags.
Is it starting? Hold it right
Stalker
there.
2 Unreal
Lord
Engine.
Caliban's order for you to wait outside.
Sounds interesting.
You ought to make sure no rats slip in around. Understood?
What fucking shite is that? He called me all the way here to play kennel keeper. Have him tell me that to my face.
Savage beasts.
Holy crap, I was able to make the fonts bigger with this update, and thus an old man can see all the...
You don't matter and you never will.
That's another type of accessibility that I think is very good for designers to include in their games.
You into tiny pieces.
Oh, you're so eager to seize control of Pei-Lun.
Fucking cunts!
Bloody hell, he's quite the ungrateful vermin, isn't he?
Enough. You move ahead as planned.
But sir, I don't understand why Lord Caliban needs these savages.
His glorious plan doesn't end with Demeniss. Oh no. Soon all of Pyrewell will kneel beneath his banner. There will be no scum like those Greymanes scurrying about.
Aye, pluck the weeds early.
We need not dirty our own hands. Beasts of Pei-Lun will tear each other apart.
He disappeared on me. I might have to do that again. That's pretty annoying. Uh-oh, we have an internet problems? No. Looks good on my end. I did not finish Stalker 2, no. Alright, let me... I think we're good with internet. It froze up for a second? Okay, alright, just buffering a little bit. I'm gonna go into full focus mode here and not look over at the chat for a few minutes and try to see if we can get this quest done. Let's see. Read the memory on the blood coronation. So let's go back up top. Oops, that's not the way. Where the hell was that staircase? And I'm actually going to pay attention to what they say too. Look my inventory real fast.
To think they'd planned something like this. The Duke really knows how to tempt me with a good time. I'm going to enjoy listening to those proud lords scream. Finally, is it starting?
Hold it right there. Lord Caliban's order for you to wait outside. You're to make sure no rats slip in around. Understood?
What fucking shite is that? He called me all the way here to play kennel keeper. Have him tell me that to my face.
Savage beasts. Think your lives so meaningful. But you don't matter and you never will. Be grateful for the scraps you've been given.
I should just mince you into tiny pieces.
Oh, you're so eager to cede control of 𝑝𝑒lu𝑛.
Fucking cunts!
Bloody hell, he's quite the ungrateful vermin, isn't he?
Enough. You move ahead as planned.
Head to the audience chamber on the
Sir,
ground
I don't
floor.
understand why Lord Caliburn needs these savages.
His glorious plan doesn't end with Demeniss. Oh no. Soon all of Pyrewell will kneel beneath his banner. There will be no scum like those Greymanes scurrying about.
Aye, pluck the weeds early.
We need not dirty our own hands. Beasts of 𝑝𝑒lu𝑛 will tear each other apart.
Okay, they disappeared. Listen to nobles' conversations in the audience chamber.
His Majesty is resuming his royal duties today. At last, the realm will be set right. Indeed, that inscrutable Duke Caliburn should know when to step down. I hear his reach extends to every corner of the continent.
See how much easier it is when you actually pay attention while you're playing a game?
Once His Majesty returns, this tyranny will come to an end. We've suffered long enough under the Grand General's brutality. I hear he imprisons his enemies so he can hunt them down like animals.
Happy Friday, Space Cat.
What's more, he even pits his hunting hounds against vagrants for sport.
It is kind of silly they make you restart, though. Actually, I wonder if maybe I didn't have to restart. Maybe I could have just came back down here and put on the Vision. I'm not sure.
I don't see Countess Azaria anywhere. She must have awaited this day more than any of us. I suppose she might be escorting His Majesty herself.
Getting lag spikes.
This cannot be. The Duke and Grand General's tyranny has gone too far.
We cannot sit idle any longer.
Duke Caliburn, I've heard His Majesty will soon reclaim the throne. He will not forgive the appalling things that you have done.
Not forgive, you say?
This is pretty fun.
Good. That is how a ruler must be. Remove what stands in his way.
The Red Wedding.
Cut away what has no use. Claim only what he has need. That is what is required of a ruler.
Lord Caliburn, how could you?
Your Grace! I lose weight!
A rat has crept in.
Hell.
No, I'll deal with him. You are no ordinary vermin.
I remember you from the Abyss.
Have we met before? No. I would never have left
Oh shit.
that alive. So much wasted potential.
Whoa, that's cheating.
Such feeble strength could never harm my blade.
Oh god, these guys are all working together. I can't even kill them either.
Prove your worth. To waste my time.
That doesn't look good.
You are ordinary after all. Your sword is blunt and your mind is frail. There is no world where your steel shall ever strike me.
Yeah, struck you a couple times. No, I have not, Mr. Hardcore. Furthest I made it was chapter 7 on the review copy. We're in chapter 8 now.
Who's there?
Seems we've arrived at just the right time.
They have these subtle Korean influences in the game. It's funny. And obviously they're a Korean company, but
He's steeped in shadow. It needs to be purged fast. Let's get him out of here.
Come on, this
I am just the hero. Have you found her? Not yet. But I've got a lead, thanks to Cliff. This time, I might have actually found the thread that leads to my Swordmaster.
You see that tower over there? Duke Wells has moved his forces that way, to strike at the throat of the Grand General. Which means it's the perfect time to slip in and get answers.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. And when you're done...
Fucking hell, just spit it out. Soppy lad.
which is cool. Wow, this is a cool part of the game right here. Now we're playing as, well, I haven't played with her in like 70 hours. So we should have, yeah, we got that. That was part of the recent patch. Ah, do I have to upgrade to the ability to actually fly up there? Might have to. Damn, the game looks good right now. Holy crap. Are you guys seeing this, or is it this just me right now? I think I saw something in the patch notes, or at least for an upcoming patch, about them wanting to increase the quality of the draw distance, and I'm thinking in my head, they're gonna increase the quality? Like, this shit's already better than pretty much every game out there when it comes to visuals in the distance and the insane insane view distance that you can have in this game, especially if you have a good GPU. Wonder if that was part of this patch, because this looks really, really good. What's up, Randy? Story's getting complicated, but also simplicated. Yeah, it sounds like a good word in my book, so you're good. You're good around here using it. All right, let's take a look. According to Cliff, your sword master is somebody yawn. Okay, the yawn went away. Your sword master is being... It's coming back. Oh, man. Your sword master is being held at the court. Seek out Naira, who is on Bastier's trail, to combine your intelligence and plan a rescue. This is the final part of chapter 8, it looks like. Just want to keep staring out into the distance. I've never been this close to the blimps. And now we should have access to this entire city, maybe? Pretty cool. Kind of reminds me of... Anybody else play Steel Rising? This reminds me of Steel Rising.
Rest easy beneath Solomon. Have you repented? Heed the sacred words of Solomon. Heed the sacred words of Solomon. Are you seeking the will of... Solomon's hand must have guided you here.
Holy inventory. Was that part of the update too? I feel like I have way more inventory slots now. Wells musket.
I'm here for any who seek Solomon's grace.
I prepared everything with you in mind.
Game too easy at the end. Talk about this game. I kind of feel that way too. I mean, I fought a boss yesterday. On the first attempt, I got destroyed. But it really, I mean, the second attempt was no problem at all. Demeniss Cathedral Ring. Ooh. Cost 25 contribution. I haven't spent contribution points in 150 hours.
Welcome to return whenever you wish.
All right, let's get out of here. The ghosting and shimmering. I hear a lot of people talk about that. Ran the game. Can I come back to do House Marshal and Demeniss quests? Good question. I actually don't know. Wow, look at this. Oh, shit. Hello. Wonder if I can... Let's see, let's go like this, double jump. So her... Nope, I can't, okay. Man, her shield throw is super cool though. Check this out. At nighttime, it's one of the coolest things in this game. Whoa, holy controls with her. Oh my god, she has hell of a step. Dude, look at this. This is incredible. She's very fast. Her flight push-up is different. Oh, here's the black market vendor where I can buy a mask.
Opportunities like this don't come twice. Got all the silver. Tell me what you need.
Abyssal Rays. Abyssal Rays draw power from the abyss to shoot damaging rays of light. It costs 40. Equipable on melee weapons. Oh, we're gonna have to buy that.
That was a fine deal.
Sounds really cool.
Keep it down. I expect
You have to remember to equip it sometime. Alright, according to Cliff, your swordmaster is being held at the court. Seek out Naira, who is the ambassador's trail, to combine your intelligence plan to rescue. So we gotta infiltrate the court here. Actually try to be sneaky. Damn it, I don't have her ability. I keep trying that like I'm playing as Cliff. What's up, Cam? Ham Hawk, thank you for 67 months of channel membership. Praying for a multiplayer mode. I think it's coming at some point, my man. I really do. Not sure how they're gonna do it. Honestly, I totally understand a lot of people that are saying like, no, just keep it single player. And in a perfect world, I'm happy that they obviously did focused on single player before multiplayer. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited to see what they do with multiplayer. Because I already got the single player experience and I'll be done with the game by then. I think it would be pretty cool to see what this game could turn into. It's such a massive world. I think it has potential as a multiplayer game. Maybe this will be like the new trend. Like, I guess Grand Theft Auto did this, you know, release as a single player game and then you come out with a multiplayer later. Or Red Dead. I think that's fine as long as the game is designed, you know, as long as they make that single player experience truly good. And then the multiplayer is like a completely secondary thought that comes after. Because if they design the single player game to be more MMO like our multiplayer, then the single player game ends up lacking. What am I doing? I keep thinking that I'm Cliff. I'm not Cliff. I don't know how to navigate with her. I don't want to spend artifacts on her skills either. So they wouldn't do multiplayer because the game can only handle one character? I thought I saw something recently where they said they're looking back into doing multiplayer. Maybe I read something wrong. I don't know. God, look at this, man. Just incredible. Can we see Hernand town from here? I see the spiral near the Scholastone Academy. I think it's right there. So Hernand would be... actually, I don't know which way I'm looking. Let me look on my map. Yeah, I was looking the right way. I was looking exactly right where it is, just a little bit. Hernand is right somewhere over there. And then... I don't recognize any of this. Actually, I'm genuinely a little bit confused from this perspective. I remember that wall. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Hem's got 2 months on you. You're gonna have to assassinate him, Spirit. I know you guys know each other IRL now, so just take him out. Well, if you take him out, his credit card's I don't know how long his credit card will be going for my channel membership, but at some point you would think it would get canceled, right? Dev said they want to do multiplayer, they have to make significant graphical sacrifice. I thought I saw something after that, but maybe I didn't. I just tried doing the R3 again. Space Cats, thank you for becoming a channel member. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Wrong button. Not playing as Cliff. Let me see if that is an upgrade. This is super annoying. We have Flight Sky Step. Whoa! So press Y when midair to deploy an Abyss fan. Use the resulting updraft to leap higher. I might have to grab that right now. Axiom Force, and if we upgrade Axiom Force, we get aerial maneuver. So I'm going to do that. Screw it. We're going to take that. And then we're going to take... I want to do this too because it sounds fun. Nope, I guess I... Nope, I can't. Nope, I can't learn that one just yet. At least I have Axiom. Yeah. All right. Now I can do this. Not look like an idiot. Thanks, Space. Need a 72-month icon. I'm gonna check my YouTube settings, but you guys, the 5-year mark or whatever it is, there's nothing higher on YouTube. I don't control the length. They only offer so many different tiers. I mean, I control the icon, but you guys are at the max icon right now. So you're just gonna have to start a new YouTube account and do it all again. Oh, great. God bless. Yeah, it does give me a reason to do all those challenges. Very true. This reminds me of KCD. Autographed glossy heads. Alright, I got some A50 sitting in the closet, Hem. Pull out the old Sharpie. Don't be selling it on eBay though, alright? Giving out too many autographs these days and people just sell it immediately on eBay. It's really starting to piss me off. Everybody trying to make a quick buck off of me, you know what I'm saying? Fucking WolfheartFPS. How many people? We got 2,666 viewers right now. Isn't that crazy? Oh shit. Oh shit.
How long can you hold? So many weak spots in your defense.
Jeez, I'm trying to understand her abilities.
I saw that coming.
Come on then. Come on, you.
Such a cool character. Kind of reminds me of Syria a little bit.
How long can you hold?
Oh, let's go. Damn, dude, this is fun.
Well, come on then.
Alright. Haven't died in a while. Yeah, the effects on the shield throw are really cool. At nighttime, I'm telling you, this is super cool. Oh my god, I love it.
I'm still standing.
Fight like you mean it.
Okay, I'm getting better.
Come on then.
Damn trees getting in the way.
Come on then.
I don't have clothesline or anything.
That all you got? Pathetic. I've got you. We both know it.
Okay, I can't see shit in this area. Super annoying.
Here for the fun of it.
Holy crap, that was a sliver right there.
You've got nothing.
Better not get tackled again. A tough little window right there.
We haven't fun, have we?
Should probably start parrying a little bit. I don't know how I'm, oh god, I'm going to prison?
Over here.
That's not good. Thanks, Tim.
Don't let him get away.
Be to show my graphic settings? Yeah, sure. Just give me a second. Oh, never mind. No, yeah, I can't do it. Hold on.
This way.
Nice. Guess we're not going to jail. These are my settings. Keep in mind I have a 4080 GPU, 64 gigabytes of RAM, and Ryzen 9 7900X processor. Oh, here they are. We're on a mix between Ultra and Custom. Ray tracing on. You can always go back if you trying to really see everything. You can just pause the stream, go back and pause on the screen. And then for video, I'm using 4.5. I don't know if that's the best thing to use. I am using frame gen. I'm finding it to be quite nice in this game. It makes the game look way better for some reason. And ray reconstruction is on. Find the underground prison. I'm getting real sleepy right now. Quick step. Yeah, burn hours away really quick. Me too. Now playing as Damiane is a lot of fun right now. I just don't know like what abilities I have. That would require effort at looking at the skills menu, which I don't feel like doing right now. shit. This feels like a completely different game right now with her. They really should have... I feel like they should have just had a character creator and then let us branch into playstyle. Like, have one character and let us branch into, like, her playstyle if it's what you want to do, or branch into Unka's playstyle. Have that all as a choice off of the main custom character. I think that would have been good for this game. Oh, man. Too late to learn it. Yeah, exactly, right? Dude, what a... I love the visual design of this city. Yeah, we gotta do this without getting caught this time. That was close. Wish I could slide down the chimney.
Let's have you.
Oh, all right. All right, well, so be it. Let's just kill them all. That was fun. I'm just gonna do it right this time. Don't really have good heals. Horrible heals. Oh, okay. Oh shit.
Like you mean it.
Do I have any two-handed weapons with her? Well, I guess I could use my... Can use that. The Vessel of the Dark.
I don't lose to the likes of you. I'll enjoy your death. What do you
God, dude, this shit's gonna be annoying.
How long can you hold? You've got nothing. You're almost done.
I'm definitely getting captured. Alright, tell you what we're gonna do.
Fight like you mean it.
We're gonna see if I can find whatever this is real quick.
Fight like you mean it. That's all you've got.
Underground prison. Underground prison.
This should make for a grand tale.
Damn, she's weak, man. Right now, I don't have anything upgraded with her. Oh god, I'm gonna get freaking... Probably not a good idea. We're stuck in that room. Oh god, I'm totally getting blocked in here. You have a choke point though.
Have you never done this before? Fight like you mean it.
Morning, Martin. Patch is pretty good so far.
Oh, this one's feisty. Come on then. That all you got? You think I'm afraid of you?
Getting a little better with her.
You're starting to piss me off.
Oh yeah, they're trapped in here with me, right? That was actually the right play to fight inside here. The choke point. Anybody else just not loot bandits? Find it too cumbersome. Alright, so find the underground prison. So we're looking for a way to get underground. Going up's probably not the answer, but let's check it out up here. Bandits might actually have food on them. Maybe I should loot a few of them. Uh-oh. Damn, this guy won't die. Found something. Guessing I probably could have got through a window and avoided all that. For a character with no upgrades, Wolf was doing pretty well. Yeah, you know, my biggest problem is just I keep hitting buttons that I have with Cliff, and they're not working with this character. Getting out of that muscle memory of playing Cliff for 100-something hours. Idris? I feel like I'm playing Tainted Grail right now. Any of you guys play that game? Great indie RPG. Beatrice? Yeah, I can't wait to see what they're up to next. Hopefully they get a big budget increase and can really, you know, I mean, it was a little bit of a cult type game just because it was so janky and indie. I feel like if we gave them like a Bethesda budget, they could make like potentially the next Elder Scrolls game, I guess you could say. Like, I don't know if they would sell that many copies, but they could go pretty mainstream, but in a good way.
No.
You only play Starfield? Respect.
Beatrice. This.
I think Beatrice is dead.
Bastille.
Yeah, Tainted Grail devs have been updating the crap out of that game with a ton of free content.
There she is! Get her! Get her!
Let's go, baby. I'm trained now.
Got some fighting, yeah?
Why'd you put the weapon away? God, the lighting is amazing with her.
I will put you down.
That was pretty cool. All right. Well, we found Beatrice. Let's see. They do a patch to where you automatically consume sealed abyss artifacts when you complete the challenges. Wonder if that was part of one of the patches and I missed it in the notes. Oh, that music. Not sure what the game wants me to do now. Think they did? Yeah. Funny, all the guides for this game that came out like the first week the game was out, half the information is just not needed anymore, or things have changed, including my guides too. Gotta find Naira. I found Beatrice. Give me the damn credit for that, please. Go up and see what happens. Probably gonna be getting off here shortly. I'm starting to fall asleep. Yeah, leave Demeniss Castle. Okay. I'd like to finish chapter 8. That would be nice. Quite a long chapter. Hey, it's raining. What game does this remind you guys of? Should use the armor repair, actually. Takes me so long just to kill a basic enemy. Let me perform my anvil. Damn it. Whoa! 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 Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm gonna call it there. I'm a little bit confused as to what I have to do, and I just don't feel like figuring it out. So, thought I already found Beatrice. So. But I need to go to bed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I was glad to get in a stream tonight. It was good times, and to be continued. Probably be live tomorrow night for some more. Like I said, I kind of like to focus on this game. I want to get this main story at least mostly done, so then I have the freedom to stream this game whenever I want. You know, if I want to get on and do sanctums and all that, I can. If I don't want to stream it, I don't have to. And then we can also get back to some other games as well. I'm still having a great time. What a great session. And I actually really like how I was forced to play as Damiane in this session. This was fun, like the last hour doing that. So you guys have a great night and a great weekend if I don't catch any of you guys tomorrow or Sunday. To be continued. It's bedtime for me. What's up, Nicole? How good is the lore? I think they have some interesting lore ideas in this game, but the lore's, I don't know. The story's not horrible, but it's kind of hard to get sucked into the lore when you're not that into the quests and the story behind the quests. Can't really speak on that yet, but I like the foundation of what they have for the world here with the different races, and there's been some interesting tidbits of lore here and there with some of the ancient races and the giants and stuff like that. I feel like they have a good foundation of lore here. The problem is they just didn't really make the story super interesting. And you know, then of course the abundance of MMO like quests don't really get you too into the lore. I think I would have preferred this game would be more like Elden Ring and be like super obscure with environmental world storytelling versus going with the story. I think that would have been pretty interesting. I might actually be more interested in the lore. But yeah, I guess not bad. Thanks, Trish. Have a good night, Merity. What do you think about guides for games like this when there's so many patches and updates made in real time? I know it's crazy. I remember I released my I was working on a starter's guide and a patch came out right when I finished the guide. So luckily I was able to come back in and alter some things like locations of fast travel points and stuff. But a few of my videos, like my mistakes video, there's like 3 or 4 points in those videos that are completely irrelevant or even wrong now. But you can only do what you have. You can only do what you can do, right? So most players are looking for guides on day one and they don't want, you know, that's how they're going to play the game. So I'm perfectly fine with guides coming out at all different times. This would be a great game to do like an updated guide video for, like a, you know, 6 months from now, updated beginner's guide or updated tips guide or something like that. I think going straight through the main quest isn't the best way to get into the characters or lore. True. Totally agree. Haven't really been doing that. Just this last session or so, I've been focusing more on the main story just because I don't want to get to a point where another game comes out or something and then I never end up finishing the main story on stream. Because a few people watch these VODs and they follow like the main story. And me going out and just doing open world exploration stuff, it might be fun to watch, but it's like not important to. Doesn't matter if I do some of that offline. I can't do the main quest offline for people that are watching. What do you think about the Exodus teasers? You know, I plan on making a video on that in a day or two. I sent off my thumbnail design to my thumbnail guy. He just has to tidy it up and make it pop a little bit more, but I did that yesterday, so I have plans on diving deep into all of that. I think the combat little gameplay clip looked really good, and then the exploration one that they just released, I thought it looked decent. I didn't really see anything that blew me away, but saw a lot of people freaking out over it. I was just like, the character is just walking straight down a pathway, clicking the button that presents itself to them. I wasn't as impressed with the recent clip, but I think it looks good, and overall I'm still excited for the game. The combat clip looked really good in my opinion. Get to know the characters better in faction quests. True, especially the gray main faction quests. Yeah, I might never finish it on stream. Exactly. If I don't focus a little bit on it right now, it might be something that never gets finished on stream, so. Definitely don't think rushing through the main quest is the way to play this game, though. I think a few reviewers and journalists did that for this game, and it's partially why a few people gave it a negative review, because the game's just not designed for that. Might be easier to do that now, though, with all the nerfs and everything, but you miss out on so much. See ya, Twitch. Night, Zadrilak. Thanks. Scally.